If you do these 3 weak habits, you need to stop. We all have done something we aren't proud of. We all keep certain bad habits continuously in our lives, but at some point, they need to stop. Let me tell you that those bad habits aren't serving you right. There are a lot of weak habits out there, but here are weak habits that I used to do and sometimes catch myself doing that negatively impacted my life. The first one is waking up in the morning and checking your phone. Look, you didn't miss anything. Those notifications on your phone can wait. Hell, your phone should even be in your room in the first place. But you wake up, see what you missed by opening up your emails, your messages, and any notification that's there. And once you've done that, you open up Instagram, TikTok, you endlessly scroll until it's been an hour and 30 minutes, and you're like, crap, I've done nothing. You scramble to get ready, and you weirdly feel energetic and accomplished. I used to do this every morning, and it diminished my productivity throughout the day. When the afternoon hits, I feel brain dead, tired, and craving to sit and relax on my phone. Why is that? It's because you get instant dopamine when you're on your phone. You'll watch these videos right when you wake up, and boom, that dopamine hits your receptors. And what that does is that makes you feel like you've accomplished something. Throughout the rest of your day, you'll feel like you accomplished something, but in the end, you didn't. And that's because all of your energy has been sucked up by your phone. Now, how do you avoid this? An hour before you go to bed, isolate yourself from your phone by putting your phone into a different room. Isolate yourself from the problem. So when you wake up, you won't have easy access to your phone. It won't be an arm's distance. And I am sure you're wondering what you should do with your alarm. For me, I use my Garmin. It has a alarm feature that wakes me up when I need to be, and I can set it throughout the app. But what if you need something more rigorous than this? Then you can just buy an alarm clock online that actually is loud and gets you out of your bed. There's always an option out there that can replace one thing with another. Okay, so you're waking up, you don't have your phone. Now what? Don't use your phone for at least 60 minutes when you wake up. I am a victim of this myself because as a content creator, I want to check my stats, messages, and even if I have to post, I post it in the morning. So if you're a creator like me and you want to do those things, schedule a time block for that. Even if you don't have a work schedule, you can set a time block away for that. So when that time actually comes, you have time like an hour to 2 hours just to grind through all of the responses, the stats, and checking up on things. It's kind of like separating yourself from work and life. Especially if you're with your significant other, you don't want to be spending your time with them and checking your phone, all the stats, because these stats can influence your feelings and how the rest of your day goes, which it shouldn't. And would you really want to spend your time on your phone when you have someone special next to you? So keep your phone out of precious times like sleep, night routine, morning routine, and the time you spend with your significant other, because it will be weak if you're a slave to your phone. Number 2 is not saying no to things that you don't want to do. This is an interesting thing to do. It is classified as a weak habit because you always do it to be a people pleaser. There are many aspects to this point, so I'll clarify it for you. Let's say your friends want to go out tonight, but you have a lot of work you need to do tonight and tomorrow that is due either the next day or throughout the week. And if you don't do it, you'll be behind and you have to spend more time trying to catch up. If you say yes to this, you're weak because you want to please them. Maybe you have FOMO, which is fear of missing out, but you also don't want to upset them or create conflict. If you don't want to hurt someone's feelings because you don't want to do something, you lack self-respect. Let me tell you, you come first. Your priorities, goals, and visions come first. It is okay to hurt people's feelings if it is with good intentions. You build your own future. Nobody will do it for you. Now let's say you had the opportunity to switch jobs that pays more, has better benefits, but the downsides is that you have to move, relocate, get away from your friends and family, and start new. This thing opens a big door of opportunities for you for your life. Saying no to this opportunity is weak because you're letting fear overcome you. The lesson I'm trying to say is learn to say no. If there is something that is adding value to your future and growth, say yes. But if it is something that is not part of your growth, passion, mission, morals, or priorities, say no. 3. You put yourself down. This is probably one of my most detrimental and weakest habits yet. I put myself down because I didn't reach a certain goal or a milestone that I wanted to hit. I reject the belief that I'm changing people's lives and inspiring them because the numbers aren't showing. Honestly, I feel stuck in a cycle some days, but I'll tell you how I got out of this cycle. Your goals should be based on numbers. You should have it based on the value you can provide with each video, knowing that someone is watching your video, getting inspired by you. Focus on your effort, not the results. Sure, some videos may not gain as much likes or comments or views that you wanted to have, but you put effort into it. Just because it doesn't gain traction, it doesn't mean it doesn't have value. You made the effort, you met your goal of posting it, and you overcame the fear of failure by posting your creation. You know, most people are scared to post their video or ideas online, so you won. Okay, maybe your content isn't as good as a quality as you want it to be, like me, but you can still learn how to make it better. The more you do, the better you become good at it. If you want to become quicker and better at doing something, find a teacher, a mentor, or a coach that can guide you through it. The main point is to practice it. If you make progress, you're on the right track. And what does progress mean? It could be something small. One more view, one more like, one more subscriber, one more share, one more message in your DMs. That's still a win, because either way, you improved your content and you inspired someone else. Progress is inevitable if you invest calculated time, effort, and energy into your craft. Value yourself more. Treat yourself like a sacred oasis. What you put in is what you become. Negative energy will put yarn chains on you, preventing you from believing that you can do it. You think you are restricted because you are held down, but you fail to consider how weak the chain is. Your mindset is the only thing that is holding you back. It is one of the easiest things you can control because you create your own thoughts. Believe the impossible, be delusional, be obsessed. Great things that last for decades come from the mind. Dominate weak habits, master your mind. If you're entering high school or you are in high school, then click this video here to give you 3 tips on what you should be doing when you're in high school.